The Zero Card is reinventing the way credit cards work and also how debit cards work in a whole new way that already exists. Yes, you heard me right. They all exist. There's nothing new about this. It's kind of like creating a wheel and saying like, hey, I made a new wheel. Hey, that already exists. No, 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 no. It's brand new because we use the name Zero. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, guys, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to break down all the features, all the cons, and break down if it's a scam, if it's not a scam, if I recommend it, if I don't recommend it, and if you should sign up or if you shouldn't sign up. And on top of that, we're going to call customer service and actually test them out live. Now, guys, if you don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant, and I've been practicing personal finance for the past 4 years now. And on top of that, I want to clarify one thing. I'm not like one of these YouTubers that's affiliated with these people and makes these credit card reviews and then tells you, hey, go sign up. It's so amazing. Here's my link down below. I get 25 bucks. Oh my God. I'm not one of those people. I'm not making money from this video. And by the end of this video, you will say this. He's definitely not making any money because he's being purely honest. So stick around for that. Now, guys, I do post videos every single day, so make sure you subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video on making money, increasing your income, or credit card reviews. Whatever it is that's important to you and it's going to benefit you, I'm going to upload a video on it. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified first before anyone else. And guys, we do have a little tradition on the channel where I ask you one question before the video starts, and at the end, you respond to that question to actually see how your perspective actually changed. So here's question number 1. Is this the first time you're hearing about the Zero Card? Or is it not the first time? Comment down below if it's your first time, and comment down below if it's not your first time. If it's not, let me know where you heard about it before. And if it is your first time, let me know, Tommy, I just heard about it here on your channel for the first time. So let's get right into the video, guys. But before we do, I do want to clarify a few things. 3 things to be exact about this card and how it works. The first thing is this. What's the Zero Card, Tommy? Well, the Zero Card is a credit card that works like a debit card, but still gives you a hard pull, which doesn't make any sense. And on top of that, it feels like a low quality rip-off version of the Black Amex card. And that's exactly what it feels like to me. And in the end of this video, I'm actually going to clarify why. So stick around for that. The second thing is this. Tommy, the cashback is so great. You don't understand. It makes me so hot just by thinking about it. It's 3%. Oh my. Well, listen, man. Relax. Calm down. I understand cashback, but I just want to explain one thing. Cashback is basically the margin that the credit card companies decide to share with you in hopes that you'll carry a balance and then they'll make a ton more money from you. Example, I'll give you back 3%. In return, when you carry a balance, I'll charge you 25% at the end of the year. Isn't that great? No, it's not a good deal, but it does sound like a good deal when they offer 3%. Now, on top of that, there's another card out there that's called the Amex Blue Card Preferred. And you might say, Tommy, this is a Zero review. What are you talking about this card for? And here's your answer. This card offers 6%. Yeah, it says 6%. So that's double what this card offers. And it's all gimmicks, yo. It's all gimmicks. Oh my gosh, if you shop at a supermarket, you get 6%. Oh my gosh, if you sign up for Hulu and Netflix, you get 6%. Do you guys really think that these companies aren't working with those companies to offer you those deals and make money off you in the long run? Like, think about it. You know, that's all I have to say about cashback. Don't think that it's like, oh my God, it's just a plus, you know, like you get cashback, great, but don't think that's like what makes the deal so much better. It's just the cashback, and the company's gonna make money off you either way, if you carry a balance. And the third thing I do want to say, guys, Tommy, you don't understand. So many people are signing up for this card and not anyone can just get it. There's a line and you have to wait, and it's not for everyone. Okay, I get that. And it's all marketing, and here's why. I've never seen so many people sign up to be in debt and be treated so poorly. For example, there's this one review of this guy that's been waiting for around 6 months to actually get put through. Another review that's been, another guy has been waiting like 3 months. There's a whole bunch of reviews out there with people that's been waiting just to get put onto a product where they're gonna spend their money and have to pay interest, but you have to make a line just to get into it. So this entire line thing, listen guys, this is not like a limited product. It's a credit card. I don't understand it, quite frankly. You're getting into debt. The only way you actually win by doing this is taking advantage of the cash back and pocketing it and just spending whatever you spend on a regular basis, but not letting them like get to your head by saying like, hey, 3%, spend more money, you know? Now that I've covered those 3 things, cash back, how it works, the line thing, like what's going on with the demand and supply thing, okay? Now that I covered all those things, I want to call customer service now and actually call them and see exactly what's going on and ask them all the questions that you're probably thinking about and I'm very curious about also. So let's call them right now. Now, I do want to say this, guys, before we actually click dial. Here's the thing. They do say they're 24/7 customer service, so I'm going to call them right now and actually test this out. If you don't understand this, I basically call very late at night whenever it's 24/7 just to make sure people are actually on and they're not just saying it's 24/7. Right now it's like around 10 p.m. in New York. So let's test it out right now and call. Hey, hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I can't really hear you that much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, perfect. My name is TommyBryson. I'm just calling in to ask you guys a few questions about like the service, how it works, and see if it's a good fit for me. If that's fine with you.
Okay. What kind of questions did you have?
Regular questions like, for example, like how does the card work?
The Zero Card is a credit card, and the way our product works and our app works, we have what's called debit style experience.
Okay.
What that's going to do is when you apply for the Zero Card, you'd apply for, if you choose to, apply for the Zero Card and the Zero Checking at the same time.
Okay.
When you have both of those accounts, we link them up, and that's where we call the debit style experience. Because what
Okay.
you're going to do is you're going to have one common number, which we call your current position.
Okay.
Now, that current position is your checking balance minus your Zero Card balance.
My checking balance
Now,
minus my zero balance, and then that's my current position.
that's your current position. So that's basically what you can spend.
What I can
So you
spend
go
is the
out and use
difference.
the card. Just what's that?
You said that what I can spend is the difference between those two, basically.
Exactly. And so what that's going to do is that it's going to make that credit card function like a debit card
Yeah.
because it's only going to allow you to use what's in your checking account.
Yeah.
If you get down to the end of the funds in the checking account, it's going to tell you, hey, if you want to do this purchase, transfer some money in from an outside account.
Okay.
Which when you do the transfer in from an outside checking account, like your bank account at another bank,
Yeah.
we credit those funds to your current position immediately for you to use.
Okay.
And that's basically the thinking that, if it didn't go through, the Zero Card is a credit card.
Yeah.
Any spending you did would just go as a debt balance on there.
Okay.
But at the end, when the statement cycle ends and the bill, the statement's generated and the bill comes due, what's going to happen is automatically, as long as the debit style experience is enabled,
Yeah.
it's going to automatically pay the complete statement balance out of the checking account because it's already held those funds as you did your spending.
Okay.
And then you won't be carrying over balance month to month, even though it is a credit card. The way we have it designed with the debit style experience,
Okay.
it's just going to keep functioning like a debit card would.
Yeah.
Paying that bill off every month, and at the same time, you're earning up to 3% on your qualified purchases. We have 4 levels of cards. All levels earn 1%, but with the top level, you can earn up to 3% on your purchases.
Okay. So what it sounds
And
like so
then,
far, by what you just told me, is basically it's a credit card that allows you to have a debit style experience by only letting you allow the money that you have in your checkings accounts and automatically debiting that from your checkings accounts at the end of the month to make sure that you never really carry a balance. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. So it's going along. It's kind of holding those funds out because your current position is going to change as you spend the money. And then that money is already basically, set aside for when that statement comes due.
And when you
then
and
pay
when
the
you say
Zero
it's
Card.
like when you say that current position is on hold, does that mean that at any point I have no access to those funds unless I want to have access to those funds? Like for example, if there's no way for me to accidentally spend my current position that I'm holding, right, with the credit card. Is that,
Like to accidentally spend more?
yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. That's in my checking.
Yeah, I mean, there is some situations where you could potentially spend more than your current position. It'd be something like, say you go to a gas pump, it authorizes the initial pre-authorization of $50. You spend more than that, it could overdo it. You only have $100 left on your current position. You go spend 95 at a restaurant, leave a $20 tip. Well, we don't know you left that tip when you do the transaction because they don't do that till a little bit later. So there are those potential times where you can go negative in your current position, and we're just going to alert you and say, hey, transfer some money in.
Yeah, sounds like a pendant thing, though, right? Like it's like the pendant transactions that might happen, but on every other transaction that's like pretty much instant, that never really happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the store, it's not going to let you spend more than what your current position is. We have a purchase checker within the app that allows you to use that up to 3 times a day to, if you think you might be getting, it might not get approved or you might not be able to do it, you can always put that amount in the purchase checker and then it'll tell you, yes, you can do it. You're good to go. No, you need to transfer some money, or it'll say, unfortunately, at this time you can't do it. Or to even prompt you to make a payment. Because sometimes, even though, money's getting set aside to pay the balance off, you might be getting close to your the Zero Card limit, and then you would just have to manually make a payment yourself, which would basically kind of circumvent the auto pay when the bill comes due, and then go ahead and be able to make that purchase. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting too close to the card.
Yeah. So, for example, if I choose not to use that feature, and when you guys do, like, for example, if I do apply, and if, for example, I have like maybe $100,000 that I want to transfer over to you guys, would that be my credit limit?
No. So each person is approved for the card. There is no preset spending limit. Kind of works similar to if you've ever had American Express cash card. There's no preset spending limit. There's no way for even me to look at it in the system. It's something that's dictated, by spending habits, average balances, things like that, because it can change all the time. It's like a dynamic limit, so it can change, all the time. So, I mean, if you have the 100,000 in there, no, it doesn't mean that you can go spend that 100,000. But one thing to think about: have you signed up on our wait list?
No, I haven't signed up. I'm just calling in to make sure like this is like a good investment for me.
Yeah. So, I mean, on the current position, we do give a benefit on the average current position. Depending upon your level, it's anywhere from 0.5% annual percentage rate to 2% annual percentage rate.
And you're talking about a check-in yield, right? Basically, I'm getting money on the money that I have on my check-ins.
It wouldn't be on the checking. It would be on the average current position. Because what we do is we give those rewards as a statement credit. Yeah. And that way you're not going to end up paying taxes on it because we're not actually technically putting cash back into the checking account. Yeah. We're crediting your zero card balance, which then in effect increases your current position.
So do I ever have like real access to that cash? Like to take it out?
To the checking cash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, not the checking cash. I mean the rewards that you guys do give me. Like, do I have access to that? Like, kind of take it out at any moment.
You can, once the statement hits, gives you that amount that's due. We'll credit the rewards as being redeemable. Yeah. You'll see in the app that it's there. You have your qualified redeemable rewards, and then once they're ready to be redeemed, they're transferred over into the bucket for you to be able to redeem. To be an eligible rewards, and then they go to redeemed rewards. We wait till the payment is made because on the different levels, like I said, it increases the cashback percentage. Every single level gets 1%. Yeah. But to get the extra rewards plus the interest on the average current position, we require that the entire statement balance is paid in full, and it's paid from the zero checking. Okay. So if I do all those things, am I allowed to take the rewards and turn them into real cash? So basically, what you would do is you'd go in there; they'd be eligible for redeemable at that point. You could redeem them. It would increase your current position. Yeah. And then you could technically just take that out in cash. Okay, it's not going to go as cash into your checking account to be able to transfer out to another bank, but it would increase your current position, which you could go to an ATM and just pull cash out. So what it sounds is it's like rewards that stay on your account and allows you to spend them, but not rewards that allow you to transfer that money out to an external account so you can use it for whatever you do want to use it for. Yeah, you would basically have to take it out of the ATM in cash and then deposit it in the other bank if you wanted to do it that way. Those rewards aren't eligible to be redeemed or to be able to transferred out as cash to another account. Okay, I understand. Yeah. So okay. But I mean, if you added $40 in rewards to increase your current position, yeah, you could then take $40 out of your checking account, transfer it out to another account, and your current position would be the same before you ever redeem the rewards. Yeah, it sounds like I can take my own money out and still have like your money in the account. I get it. It's kind of like leverage. Yeah. There's a workaround. Yeah, there's a little workaround there. Yeah, and for example, it sounds like a lot like a mix between a charge card, a secured card, and like a check-ins account. By the way, do you guys have like a secured card because you are getting approved? Yeah. We don't hold any of your funds like that. Yeah. And do you guys have like what was I gonna ask right there? I forgot. Oh, do you guys have a savings account also? Is it just like check-ins and credit card right now? Just right now, checking and credit card. We do have a debit card for the checking account, but we only issue the debit card if you didn't get approved for the zero card. Okay. And do you guys have like an average of what you guys are expecting when it comes to like getting approved? Is like above like a 720, above like maybe above a 650?
You have any like averages?
We have no set number for that. It does require, excellent credit, which, that's a pretty broad term. But there's no set number as far as, you need to have at least a 675. We don't have any that in place.
Okay.
Because it's going to consider multiple factors when it approves the application.
Okay.
The only requirements we do have for the application is you have a U.S. Address, U.S. government-issued ID, and a U.S. phone number.
Okay. And since it is a credit card, whenever anyone does apply to it, there is like a hard inquiry, right? Or is it a soft inquiry?
Hard inquiry. It's a hard inquiry, and we pull Experian. That's the credit report we look at.
Okay. And I'm assuming that if you guys do that, then you guys do report whatever activity does go on inside of the account, right, to the credit bureaus, right?
Yeah, basically, if you keep the debit style experience, we're just going to keep reporting good payment history, and you'll really never carry over a balance.
Is it just if I do the debit experience, or is it just if I use it as a regular credit card?
If you use the debit style experience, because it's still a credit card, there's still a statement going to be generated, and we're still going to be reporting payment activity. So that reporting part of it is still going to look just like a regular credit card, because we're going to be reporting, whatever happens on that. You do have the ability of separating it, turning off the debit style experience, having a credit card and a checking account separate. Yeah. Accumulating that. But if you, keeping them together, it ensures that you don't accumulate that debt balance. Okay. But still, reap the rewards of having, those credit card rewards.
Okay. What I'm having a little
I've used it quite a bit. I average about 50, 60 a month in rewards.
Okay, awesome. And what I'm having a little hard time understanding is, for example, right now in Chase we have like around maybe like $50,000, right? We put those $50,000 in the account with you guys. When we do apply for the credit card, you said there's no limit attached to it. Is that what you're saying?
There's no preset limit, but that we can see, because like I said, it can change all the time. But there is an upper bound dynamic limit, and we say that because being dynamic, it can change all the time. Yeah. So there is a point where it will stop you from making that purchase because it has reached that limit. Yeah. And it will just prompt you to make a payment to the card or, do something else to be able to get that purchase to go through. Okay. And that's where the purchase checker comes in to help. Yeah. What
it does sound like is like, for example, for someone that does have like a larger balance in their account, they can spend more because they can obviously like pay it at the end of the month. But someone that doesn't have available funds of that caliber, they can't spend that amount because it's pretty obvious that they won't be able to pay back at the end of the month.
If you have the debit style experience turned on, it's not going to let you spend more in the checking account. Yeah. But then again, if you turn it off, it's going to go to that credit limit. Okay. And that limit, that upper bound limit, it's going to be dictated by a lot of things, like when you apply income.
Okay. I do see it. So when you do apply for the credit card, you get the limit based on whatever categories, like any other credit card would take into account, like your income, your credit report, and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I do understand now.
Correct.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we're going to consider those same things. Okay. And just to let you know, right now, we're all only available on the iOS platform. Okay. Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
I have both.
Android's coming out soon. It's just not quite out yet now.
And since I do see you guys are expanding.
But if you are interested,
yeah.
No, we just launched. We're rolling out. We're slowly rolling out to our wait list. We got well over 200,000 people on the wait list. Yeah. So if you are interested, I'd recommend getting on there sooner than later. Yeah. And then you can read all the FAQs on the website about how to unlock the different levels of the cards. There's spending requirements or referral requirements. You can either unlock the levels by referring friends and family to open the card, get approved, all that. Okay. Or you can unlock different levels by the spending that you do all year. Yeah,
sounds like a fun activity. And what's when it comes to like expenses when it comes to the account? Are there any maintenance fees, late fees, and any of that stuff?
No service charges. No annual fees. We don't charge foreign transaction fees. There is a late fee. Mm-hmm. And there is a return payment fee.
How much is the late fee and the return payment fee?
Late fee is up to $27. Okay. And then the return payment fee is up to $25.
Okay. And for example, when it comes to ATMs, do you guys have like your own network of ATMs, or is it that I have to use somebody else's ATM?
You're going to have to use somebody else's ATMs. Our top level, the carbon level. Yeah. That does refund the ATM charges immediately.
Okay. Immediately?
The benefit on our top level. Yeah. So it's like That's on our carbon level. So I mean, that's the level you either refer 4 friends and family or spend $100,000 in the year to unlock that level.
Okay, so I have to spend $100,000 a year and refer 4 friends. $100,000 a year and spend and refer 4 friends. Oh, or okay,
either or.
Okay. Oh, either or. Okay, I do see.
And you can unlock it with referrals or the spending. And then once you unlock a level, you're that level for the rest of that year plus all the next year.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
And then as far as the ATM withdrawals go, it's just basically what you would see in the app. You click on the transaction. It would be the amount you withdrew, the fee that you paid at ATM, and right behind it, the reimbursement. Like you don't even see it missing out of your account when you have the carbon level.
Okay. And are there any limits when it comes to withdrawing money with an ATM?
Whatever's in your account. $1,000 a day.
Oh, $1,000 a day. Oh, by the way, can I use like any ACH transfers? Like for example, like Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. Can I use those things like with my Zero card?
Remind me how those work.
Well, basically how they work. Well, you know Venmo, right? You don't know Venmo?
I think I've used it once a long time ago. Yeah. I've had Chase for so long. I used the Chase Quick Pay for that instead of Venmo.
All right. So for example, Quick Pay works with Zelle. Does this account support Zelle?
Yeah, it works with Zelle.
All right. So if it does work with Zelle, then it works for everything else because they're basically like the same thing, all of them.
Yeah, I don't think we're on with Zelle. So if you're able to transfer money, I mean, the checking account itself doesn't have a routing number and account number.
Wait, you're saying the checking accounts?
You're talking about transferring money out, right?
Wait, what was that? Yeah, I'm trying. When you do that, you're sending money. Wait, you said that the checking accounts doesn't have a routing and a checking number, an account number?
Oh, it does. I'm saying it does.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, so when you do...
So you have the ability to transfer out or, put the routing number and account number on another website to be able to request funds, things like that.
Okay.
It's when you transfer money in, it's about 2 to 3 days before those funds are available to either make a payment to the Zero card or transfer back out.
Okay, awesome.
We credit your current position right away to spend, but to be able to transfer it back out, it's about 2 to 3 business days for those to post to your account. Okay,
I understand. And when it comes to this entire wait list that you guys do have going on, saying that you have 200,000 people waiting, is that right now because you guys are expanding and making sure everything is good, or is it just because like you guys want to make sure you guys did everything right?
Well, I mean, we did a small beta release a few months ago, and to work out some of the bugs, and then we were doing just small chunks right now, just to make sure everything is fixed. We'll probably start ramping up faster and getting to the list a lot quicker as we go along. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect it to take, forever to get through those 200,000 people. We just, we wanted to make sure everything was fixed, and we're, still kind of scaling up, like our customer support and, things like that to be able to handle that.
And customer service is 24/7, right?
So, we are 24/7. You can contact us, email, or call on the phone. We've always got somebody here.
Okay, awesome. And can we go over just a little bit over those tiers that the company does have? Like for example, like the quartz, the graphite, magnesium, and also the carbon level? For
sure, definitely go over that for you.
Can we start from the bottom to the top, please?
From the bottom?
Yeah, from the bottom to the top, and just maybe just like the options to actually get them, like the referral, and then after like the spending limit.
Yeah, so the first level is going to be our quartz level.
Okay.
And everybody is at that level.
Okay.
And then, so you start out at the quartz, and then to get up to the graphite, which is our next level, that would be $25,000 you're spending, or just refer 1 friends or family.
Okay, $25. I mean, $25,000. This is for which one is this one? This is for the magnesium? I mean, the graphite?
To go from the very first level is the quartz.
Yeah.
And that everybody starts out at quartz. So to go from quartz to graphite is the $25,000 a year, or referring 1 friend or family that applies, gets approved, and also basically has 2 direct deposits and makes 2 purchases in the first 60 days.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. And to go from graphite to magnesium?
Magnesium is 2 referrals.
Okay.
Or 50,000.
Or 50,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And carbon?
And then the very top level, which is our carbon, is the 100,000 or 4 referrals.
Okay. So for example, in my company, if I get all my employees to sign up for this card, I have like maybe 150 employees. They all sign up for the card, and they use my referral links, does that mean like I get a carbon level for like the next like 10, 15 years, or is it just like you're just gonna use like whatever it is right there?
Yeah. So what it'll do is, so say you got the 4 this year.
Yeah.
You would unlock carbon. You'd be carbon this year and all of next year. Then starting January 1, 2020.
Yeah.
In that year, you would have to get 4 more to keep you at carbon the next year.
Okay, so for example, if right now I sign up 150 people, and they all do the entire thing with like the check-ins accounts and signing up for all of this stuff, would all those 150 people count, or would only 4 of those 150 people actually count towards the entire thing?
They would all count for right now if they all did it in this year, and then next year it would, the counter would go back to 0.
Yeah. So
we don't like ink them up and carry them over from year to year. I guess is what you were asking.
Yeah. So then the best way to do this is just to get 4 people every year, then, right?
Yeah. Once you get the 4 people this year, you don't got to worry about getting another 4 till next year, because you'll stay at carbon next year. And then by the end of 2020, our system's going to go say, okay, did he have referrals? How much did he spend?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be his level starting 2021.
Okay.
And then one more thing to think about with different levels.
Yeah.
With the courts, you're going to earn 0.5% on the average balance.
Okay.
You're going to get 1% on the next level.
Okay. That's a graphite.
1 point. And then
magnesium.
It's, 0.75% on the second level, 1% on the magnesium level.
Okay, so we said 0.5 on the quartz, 0.75 on the graphite, 1% on the magnesium, and then 3% on the carbon.
2%.
2% on the carbon.
That's on your average current position.
Okay.
So that's an extra benefit on that.
Okay. And what about, because I did read a little bit about, aren't you guys offering 3% at one of these levels?
Well, yeah, so you have 2 rewards that we're speaking of here. You have your, the one I just went over was the reward on your average current position. That's that one number between your checking and the card. That average balance there, you're going to get those interest rates on that balance. And then as far as your spending goes, spending itself, just using the zero card for your day-to-day stuff, the initial quartz level is 1%. Yeah. Then the graphite can earn up to 1.5%. Okay. The magnesium can earn up to 2%.
All right.
And then the carbon is up to 3%.
Okay, so what it sounds like is I can earn up to 5% a year. That's what it sounds like.
At the carbon level, yeah. Yeah, you look at it that way.
Yeah.
And those, the extra, when I say up to, because all those 4 levels for the spending get the 1%. Yeah. It's dictated the statement balance in full and from the zero checking to give those extra on the spending. And then also, too, if the payment wasn't paid in full, it didn't come from the zero checking, that interest on your average current position, that gets forfeited for that month as well. You don't forfeit it forever going forward, you just forfeit it for that month. Wait,
can you explain that again?
So we'll start on the spending part of it, the interest or the reward you get on your spending. Mm-hmm. All 4 levels will get 1%. Yeah, all 4 levels will get 1%. The extra half. Yeah, the extra 0.5% for graphite, extra 1% for magnesium, and extra 2% on the carbon. Those are dictated when the payment is made to show if the statement balance is paid in full. Yeah. And it came from the zero checking. Okay. And then those will give those extra rewards up to the 3% with the carbon. Yeah. Now those interest rates I told you that you get on your average current position balance.
Wait, let's take 1 second there. I can only earn the 3%, the 2%, and the 1% and beyond if I pay the balance in full every single month.
You'll get the 1% no matter what. It's everything above the 1%.
That's
so that extra 0.5% on the graphite. So if you're at carbon level and you didn't pay the statement balance in full that month or whatever, you're going to get 1% still. You just won't get up to the 3% because you didn't pay the statement balance.
I understand that. And then when it comes to forfeiting the interest
on that. Yeah, the current interest on the current position, you would just forfeit that interest if it wasn't paid in full or paid from the zero check.
Okay. Oh, okay. So what it sounds like is I would earn 1% on everything, but if I pay with the entire zero checking and all that stuff, then I can earn the maximum. And if I don't pay the entire balance in full, then I forfeit the entire interest on the account. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, the interest on the average current position, but you'll still get your 1% on the spending.
Okay. And is there any limits on how much money I can spend? Like, for example, if I wanted to go out and buy a Lamborghini, like, can I use that card?
It probably wouldn't work because I don't think we're going to give anybody that high of a limit.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a $250,000 limit. I don't know, or maybe even higher, depending on which one you're getting. You might have to give them the routing number and account number for that one.
Yeah.
But no, I mean we do have daily limits. I want to say transfers out, transfers in are like 50,000 a day.
50,000 a day. Okay. But on cashback, are there any limits when it comes to like earning cashback?
Nope. Okay, nope, they don't expire. We're not going to limit you on how much you can earn in a period. The only thing that we don't allow, and we could potentially, close an account for it, is the card is for personal use only. That's how we designed it.
Yeah.
So, we've got somebody that's, spending $20,000, $30,000 a month on business-related expenses. Well, we're not going to sit there and give the rewards on 20, 30 grand.
Yeah, not fair. Not fair.
Card.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. And there's certain things where you won't get rewards on. You don't get rewards on ATM withdrawals.
Okay.
If you got cash back at a grocery store, that cash back portion you won't get rewards on.
Yeah.
Casinos, buying gift cards, things like that. There's just certain transactions where it won't give the rewards. But your everyday spending, your day-to-day stuff, it's going to give you rewards.
And question, when it comes to the APR for the account, I think it's like 24.99%, right? And when it comes to the balance transfer, for example, is there any reason like the balance transfer is so high?
What do you mean?
Like to do a balance transfer is like 24% also, and cash advances are also 24%.
Like another credit card?
Yeah.
Let me double check on that for you.
Yeah, because I was reading a little bit about it, and they also said that if I do a cash advance, is 24% also.
That's a cash advance, yes. We have a debt-based cash advance that you can turn off debit style experience, go do the cash advance, it would go off your card limit.
Yeah.
You'd end up paying that at the end of the statement cycle.
Yeah.
The ATM withdrawals are technically a cash advance.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it on a credit card. Those are paid back immediately. You could see the transaction in there. You don't even see it happen, to tell you the truth. But it's paying it back right away. So as long as you have debit style experience, everything turned on, those interest rates are there because potentially they could get charged.
Yeah.
But leave that on. You won't have to worry about that.
Okay, so if I don't have the debit style experience and I do like an ATM withdrawal, that's a cash advance, which means I'm going to get charged 24%, right?
No. If you have the debit style experience and everything turned on, you're not going to be charged that interest rate.
But if I don't have it turned on, I will be charged 24%, right?
If you don't pay it off by the end of the statement cycle.
By the end of the statement cycle.
Or by the due date, I mean.
Okay. So for example, if I wanted to take cash from my credit card, I could, as long as I pay it back by the end of the statement cycle. And then there's no minimum interest on it?
Mm-hmm. No, if you wanted to float that, like you're saying, you could pay it back at the end of the statement cycle.
Okay, awesome.
Or on the due date. And I'm double checking. I didn't think this was allowable. There isn't. We don't have the ability for balance transfers.
Yeah, I think I saw that also. Like it does say like on the, I don't know if you can see it, but on the statement thing with the APR and stuff like that, it says balance transfer 24.99%. But then on the second page it says like we don't allow balance transfers.
Yeah, I mean we have to put that as far because we're not a bank ourselves. Evolve Bank and Trust backs our checking account, and oh my God, completely escaping. WebBank backs our credit card.
Yeah, I did notice that.
It's like it's requirements that are meant to be in an agreement. So if we did ever institute balance transfers, that would be the interest rate based on our purchase APR. But we don't do balance transfers.
Okay, awesome. Well,
it may be a feature that comes down the road, but not right now.
Okay, awesome. And okay, awesome. Thank you so much. You've been such a great help today. Thank you so much for answering all the questions.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, awesome.
Hey, I'm sure another one might come up, so if it does, feel free to give us a call. We'll be here to answer anything. And
awesome.
Like I said, get on that wait list sooner than later. That way, you get in line. And,
awesome. And one last question: if me and my wife do get on the wait list, is it based on, what is it based on? For example, because my wife has a high salary, I have a high salary also. Is it based on that, or is it just like based on just like, oh, we have to wait and then we just have to how long do we have to wait basically to get this account?
What do you mean?
Like, for example,
how long do you have to wait?
Yeah, what's the average wait list time basically? Like if we sign up today, how long will we wait until actually get the credit card or checking account?
Oh, get the invitation to apply. Okay. Yeah, because what we'll do is we'll send you an email with the invitation to apply. Right now, it's hard to say. I know so far we've gotten to, I think, just a little over 15,000 people on our wait list. And that's in about 2.5 weeks, I would say.
Okay, so if we apply now, like we can probably apply within the next 2-3 weeks and maybe have the card in a month or so.
I would hope to say so, but I don't want to guarantee anything and have us, get some delays or anything. But I would say within the next couple months, you'd be able to probably apply and get the card. I'd say we'd be able to, get out there to all the people on the wait list by then, unless something that I don't see in the, backside of things. That's a wrench in that. And then just to let you know, we don't do joint applications or authorized users. So you guys would apply separately, but when you do your income on the application, it does ask for household income, not individual income.
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate your help.
Oh, my pleasure. Your name? I never did get your name.
It's Tommy. What was your name?
Travis.
Travis. All right, Travis. Nice to meet you officially after a 30-minute conversation.
You as well, Tommy. My pleasure, Tom. You have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for calling Zero.
Okay, bye. Okay. All right. Guys, that was a 30-minute conversation, and I do this almost every single day. And for the first time ever, this guy, this entire application, this entire bank, this entire credit card, this entire whatever you want to call it, has me so mixed up, okay? And trust me, I get everything, but it just doesn't make any sense. It sounds like you're playing a video game with all these little loops and loopholes. So whenever you think like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get this, it comes with this and that. Listen, my first thing is this, guys. I want to break down everything this guy said. The first thing is this. The card, is it a credit card or a debit card? It's a credit card, okay? It just allows you to pay off the balance and keep the money there, so when the end of the month comes, you can pay it off automatically. Second thing is this. How do you earn these reward points? On average, it doesn't matter what level you have, you will only earn 1% unless you pay back the card in full and you go through all those loopholes. It's a lot of things. And the first thing is this, guys. The only thing that actually made sense about this entire card is the customer service. The customer service was great, but everything else is just like so dumb. I'm sorry about my language, guys, but it's so dumb. It's so dull. It's so unnecessary. For example, if you have this entire experience, and yes, I get it, I'm not going to complain about the entire, oh my gosh, you have to refer people. They're doing it just to get more customers and spend like less money on advertising. I get that entire thing, okay? I'm not worried about that. But what I'm worried about this, just can you do regular cashback? It's just like regular cashback. Like, why do you have to explain? Like, it took 30 minutes to explain how this card works. It should be very simple. If I could call Chase, call Bank of America, it's basically like this. Hey, how does this card back work? Well, you get 1% on all purchases. You get 5% on regular purchases like groceries and stuff like that. Well, with this card, the Zero card, you get 3% on this, 1% on this tier, 2% on this tier. You get this also, but you only get it if you do this and you do that. What? Are you serious? Doesn't make any sense. I've read a ton of reviews out there, and all the reviews are from people that are crazy enough to be so mad about not being able to get into debt fast enough. So, for example, by the way, guys, this entire waitlist thing, I thought it was all about oh my gosh, we're trying to prepare everything. Now it just sounds like it's just another gimmick to like supply and demand, get those people in. Like, I didn't really like that, and this is making me kind of nervous because I'm holding back a lot in this video because I want to be as professional as possible, and I'm not biased at all, but I don't like gimmicks, and I don't like when people try to create this entire like marketing entire marketing where they make you feel as if, oh my gosh, this is so amazing product, and when you sign up, it's like so complicated. I don't like all this marketing scheme, and I don't like when people try to take advantage of other people by offering all these tiers and offering all these marketing strategies, okay? And I don't, by the way, on their website, it says this, okay? Let me clarify. Let me compare it to somewhere else, okay? If you go to SoFi, you get 2.25% on the savings accounts. That's it, okay? You earn that money, free ATMs everywhere, very simple. You use a debit card, boom. That's it. That's all it is to it. This account is completely different. It doesn't make any sense. If you go to the website, it tells you, hey, it's free ATMs. We don't charge you any money aside from the money that the ATM does charge you. Every single ATM is going to charge you a fee. Why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say like, oh, hey, ATMs are charged? Like, I don't understand it. And by the end of the video, I will tell you what you could do if you were watching this video, like one of you guys from over there, like to actually make the product make sense. But I do want to discuss some of the reviews and then some of the cons to the entire app. And it's a long video, but I really want to make sure you guys understand how mixed up this entire app is and how complicated it is for no reason. And usually this is what I know, guys. I know this for a fact. I read a lot of books in my life, and one of the key features is this. If a person complicates things more than they need to be, it's usually because they're trying to get around something and trying to trick you. And as complicated as this app is, it just makes me feel as if it's a big gimmick. It's a whole bunch of holes in this entire theory, and it just doesn't make any sense. It should just be simple. You get 1% if you refer a friend, 2% if you refer another friend, 3% if you refer 4 friends. Like, I get that. Like, that's fine. That's perfect. You guys are trying to do marketing. But this entire thing with all these loopholes, I don't like that at all. So the first thing is this. The first con is this. Gimmicks. I don't like gimmicks. I feel like you're trying to take advantage of me, and I can't recommend a product when I feel like you're trying to take advantage of my subscribers and the people that watch my content, because it doesn't make any sense. I don't get paid from this stuff. I don't make any money, so it's impossible for me to actually want to recommend something that doesn't make any sense for anyone. I'm not benefiting from that, and they're not going to benefit from me either. So listen to this, guys. I don't like the gimmicks. If you want to go for it, you can go for it. Second thing is this, referral base. I'm not a big fan of referral base, but I do understand why you guys are doing this, but it shouldn't have to be like this. For example, I shouldn't have to work for you every single year so you can offer me something. I'm already giving you my money every single year, every single paycheck. My only job as a customer is to deposit my money and you to be smart enough to invest that money in a good way so you can get a good return on it. I'm not a marketing guy. I'm not your salesman. I shouldn't have to do this. I'm not a big fan of that, but I do get it what you guys are doing it, okay? The third thing is this. Too much hype. A whole wait list. A whole demand and supply thing. Like, you guys don't have the supply for things. It's a big bubble, okay? It's all made up. And I think Acorn did this too, but the problem with Acorn was that they didn't have enough like debit cards, and they wanted to make sure the system was great. I'm not sure they're doing the same thing here, and that's something that I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of gimmicks. Wait lists don't need to exist just for the fact of, hey, it's hype. It's gonna create hype. People want to sign up. 200,000 people are signing up for this app. That's a lot of people. Just let people in. Okay, just let them in. Okay, but they might not want to get in if they just could get in. So I get that also. And the fourth thing is this. Fees are ridiculous. Are you telling me I have to pay you 24% on a balance transfer, 24% on a cash advance, 24% on APR? What do you think this is? I'm flabbergasted. Like, honestly, like, I'm so surprised by this video. Usually at this point, after I talk to a representative, I usually have a better idea of how the product works. I'm like super hyped, super happy. But I'm just so insanely like, I can't imagine how an app like this can exist in 2019 and there can be so much hype about it. It reminds me of the Z Black card. I did a review on that card and I almost got sued by doing the review because I exposed it. I'm not exposing this card. I'm not saying it's a scam or anything like that, but it's way too complicated, guys, okay? It's too complicated. It shouldn't have to be like this. And some of the reviews, guys, I want to talk about some of the reviews. The reviews I read were basically like this. I want to sign up. It's been 6 months. I haven't gotten a card. I want to sign up. It's been 10 months. I haven't gotten a card. And it's all about this demand and supply thing. They've been creating it like crazy. People have the app, but they don't have a card. And it's pretty cool. Like, it's like a prize. Like, you get it. But I'm not a child, okay? I don't need to be like leveling up every single day. Well, hey guys, hey, look at this, right? This is exactly how it works. Hey guys, my name is TommyBryson. I run a YouTube channel here. If you subscribe to my channel, you instantly become a general. And if you subscribe to my channel twice, you become a general part 2. If you get your mom to subscribe, you become a head of a general. And if you keep doing that, then I'll give you 3% cash back on every single view, which means you earn nothing. What? What is this? Like, I don't understand this. It's like a video game that doesn't make any sense. Like, I wouldn't listen. I'm a big fan of video games, and I love video games, but Make it like this, okay? And this is, but okay, I don't even want to get to that until I get to my final thoughts. But before I get to my final thoughts, I just want to ask you guys this. You heard the conversation. You're hearing what I'm thinking about the app. What do you think about the app? I want you guys to comment down below. So far, what do you honestly think about this entire Zero card? Comment down below before I tell you my final thoughts. I don't want to influence you. I don't want to seem like I'm biased. So tell me down below, what do you honestly think about the entire thing? And now that you commented, if you did, here's my final thoughts. It's a very good idea, and I think it would be an incredible idea if it didn't have all these gimmicks attached to it. For example, if you sign up for my card, you refer someone, I get the entire like, hey, I'll give you something, boom, boom, boom. But if I sign up for your card, I get 100 people to sign up for your card, why don't you carry that over? You know, that doesn't make any sense either. So you're trying to play fair, but you don't want people to take advantage of it and kind of like push forward like all the way. So you're just trying to like hold back people a little bit. Like, listen, this is my advice to the company. If you want to make this card and you actually want to make it successful, because eventually people will catch on to this, and trust me, when you get a flood of 200,000 people and none of them understand what the heck is going on with the card, because I do this every single day, and I had to ask the same question over and over again just to make sure I understood what this guy was saying over the phone. So, and I think Tyler even got mixed up, and he's a representative. And here's the thing, guys. Make it simple, okay? Like, for example, you get the core thing. If you're you get 1%, refer someone else, you get this, you get that, you get this. The cashback is for everything. Just make it like that. It's like much more simpler. You put all these loopholes in place, we know what happens. People get mixed up, people start complaining, people start suing you. It's like a whole big dirty mess. You don't want that on your hands. Trust me. So I think the final question to this entire video is, Tommy, do you recommend the app? And the answer is, are you really asking me that question? No, I don't recommend it, not one bit. And the reason I don't recommend it, by the way, guys, I seen Credit Shifu's like video. I didn't really see it. I just read the comments. People were not happy about the thing. I don't know what he said because I don't watch videos until I make my video. But listen, if he thought the app was great, then I don't know what he was thinking. But I didn't like it, okay? It's too complicated. It's too complex. If they do make it simpler, then I agree. Like, you should get it. It's 3% cash back. That's great. But it's kind of like an app for people that don't know how to really manage a credit card. So why do you even want a credit card just to get 2-3% cash back? But it's like super complicated to actually get it. It just blows my mind. Just get a Discover card. It's 5% cash back. Get an Amex card. It's 6% cash back. There's a whole bunch of other places out there that you can get cards without having to refer your whole family and having them to refer their whole family after that. It's too complicated. I don't recommend it. Is it a scam? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But if it is, nobody's gonna fall for it. It's way too complicated. Scams need to be very simple so people can actually fall for it. Guys, my name is TommyBryson. And if you like this video, go ahead and like the video and comment down below why you liked it. But before you do that, comment down below and let me know, are you going to get this card or are you not going to get this card? Personally, you know the answer to me. I'm not getting this card at all. The second thing is this, guys. If you dislike the video, go ahead and dislike the video and let me know in the comments down below why you dislike it so I can stop making content that you don't like. And guys, as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one about this entire card or about anything else, just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson and we can talk through there. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And for the first time ever, man, this was a very complicated video. And I hope you guys got it because I'm going to have a hard time sleeping today. See you guys next time. Peace. You've got to start